I've been working on very high vibrational things for a long time. I teach the Mayan calendar, I do Mayan fire ceremonies, and I create some very high vibrational music that I think should be out in the rest of the world, helping to raise everybody's vibration. But there's some kind of wall that I keep running into, and I really feel I need to, like we were talking about the radio station, getting other people to tune into my station has been a challenge because I don't know the exact reason, but there's probably a billion reasons.
Something that is a powerful component in this is that we agree with you, the music is high vibration. And one of the reasons that it is that it is different. And that for most people, it doesn't carry expectations that puts them in their usual vibration. So it could really be a breakout vibrational experience. But when you notice that someone needs their vibration to be raised, you assign them a vibrational characteristic that makes it impossible for them to make their way to your high vibrational music. It's so interesting. I have this music that's up here, and since you're down here, you need to come and get it.
Right.
But there's a vibrational disconnect there that you are amplifying. So what you're actually saying is, I hold you in my awareness at a vibration that is different from where I want you to be, but I'd like to help take you to where you want to be. The best way for music to take off is just write more music. Just spend all of your time doing the music thing and let everything else take care of itself, and it will.
Well, what I feel is that and the music and the combination of everything that I do, the Mayan teachings and art, a lot of spiritual work goes into all of that stuff. And I really feel that I have the same kind of connection with spirits that Esther and Hicks and Abraham have, that you guys have going on. And I need to be able to attract a big crowd like this to my events to get the word out. And something is, I need to know kind of specifically what is in the way of.
What's in the way
that.
is your awareness that the crowd isn't there.
Well, that's
because the universe
but
doesn't.
Is it a marketing spin that you're putting on this that gets people here? I mean, what is
That's
a specific thing that's not?
The universe does not hear what you say. The universe hears what you mean. And what you mean is they're not coming yet. They're not coming yet. They're not coming. So Abraham and the universe and your guides say, give him some more of that, give him some more of that. Well, he wants them to come, but that's not what he's talking about. He's talking about them not coming. Always give them more of what they're asking for. But wait, Abraham, he's not asking for them not to come. Yes, he is.
Well, I'm asking for them for the world to appreciate what I'm putting out there.
Yeah, but from your awareness that they aren't.
But it's, I'm aware that what I'm putting out ought to be.
It should be, but it isn't.
Now,
because the universe doesn't hear what you're saying, the universe hears what you mean.
When I'm creating music or
whole
in
different
a ceremony, I'm in that space that it's all
go
pure
there and
spirit
stay there.
Coming on there. Right.
Yeah. We don't disagree with anything that you're saying. We just think that you are helping us in a very strong way, and everybody gets it because most people are doing some version of it themselves. Your awareness of what is so dominant it can't move beyond it. Your awareness of what is. And so that's why we're talking about the condition. The condition is so vivid, you have to make a different condition vivid. And you're saying what most people say. In fact, Wayne Dyer, who Esther was just speaking about, wrote a book called I'll See It When I Believe It, or Believe It When You See It. Believe it when you see it.
Well, there had to be a point where
I'll see it when I believe it. I'll see it when I believe it. Believe it when I'll see it. I'll see it when I believe it. Believe it when I see it.
There had to be a pivot point from not being known to being well known. And what is that pivot point?
Gradual. Jerry said, are you having fun with this? Esther said, yeah. Jerry said, I'm going to tell others. And Esther said, don't you dare. Jerry said, well, just one here and one there. Esther said, okay. So then Jerry said, how'd you like to see the nation? And Esther said, yeah. And he said, let's pick 40 cities that we kind of think we'd like to be in, and let's just put it on the schedule. And Esther said, okay, what will they be? And Jerry said, well, let's pick cities that we like that have courtyard Marriotts. Because we know we like courtyard Marriotts. And so they got a courtyard Marriott book. And Jerry went through the book and circled the cities that he knew that he'd like to see, like to spend some time in, like Seattle and Portland and Spokane, all across the nation, Rye, New York, all across the nation. It's a really good book. It had lots of really good hotels. Had a meeting room that held about 50 people. And Jerry said, it has to pay for itself. And Esther said, well, what'll that be? And Jerry said, well, there's a car rental, and there's the airline, and then there's the cost of the meeting room. So they figured it out, and they figured 20 people would need to be there, and 20 people divided by what the cost would be, that's what they would charge. And so they went to Seattle. There were 3 people. They went to Portland. There were 6 people. They went to Spokane. There were 10 people. And Jerry said, are you having fun? And Esther said, yes, yes. In other words, they weren't doing it for the crowd. They were doing it for the material. They weren't doing it for the crowd. They were doing it for the experience. They weren't doing it for anything that manifested beyond the feeling that it was producing. Jerry must have asked Esther 1,000 times, are you having fun? Do you like this? Is this fun? Is this fun? Is this fun? Is this profitable? No. Is it fun? Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I was doing anything for the money. It's obviously the wrong choice right now, but I think the money would represent, if I sold 1 million MP3s for $1, I'd be a millionaire. And that many people would be raising their vibration to where I put it out that it should be.
You know what you help us talk about, which is a really important thing to talk about in this conversation about the art of allowing. You see, the reason that you are ornery about this is because you've created a vibrational reality that's really real to you. It's vivid, and you just can't figure out why this thing that is so real isn't translating into some more real terms for you. Right. So you're doing what almost all humans do. You are trying. There's an effort factor that you are applying. And the thing that happens is that 100% of the time when you begin applying effort, now we know you've been taught to be strong efforters in school. You've been taught not to be lazy and that you should try, and that the difference between those who try and those who don't try is a big difference, and you want to be in the pile that tries. In other words, we get all of that. But there is this vibrational truth, this universal core truth that says when you are trying to overcome something, the thing that you're trying to overcome is what you are accentuating and activating.
Right.
So the effort factor is just counterproductive. The harder you try, the more it doesn't work.
But isn't it also true that you have to do something to indicate to the universe that you want something? I mean,
That's the flawed premise. You sifted and sorted, and you indicated to the universe what you want by filling your vortex full of it.
Well, if I didn't want people to buy my music, I mean, that's great. That's what they're not doing, right? So I want...
Well, you could try to trick law of attraction by saying...
Can I trick? Exactly.
Don't buy my music.
Right,
whatever you do, that's the last thing I want you to do.
I have download cards with me, by the way, $10 each, but I'm not going to sell them to you, okay? So don't try it. Don't. Is that the trick? I mean, it's like trying by not trying. I mean, I've tried that for years too. Like, okay, I'm not going to try anymore.
So what you're demonstrating here is that you have this habit of expectation that the universe seems to be holding you to. But the universe isn't holding you to your expectation by giving you what you expect. You're holding the universe to it by what you expect. You've got to find a way around that. So let's do that here. Let's apply what we've been saying works. Let's apply going general. So you've explained yourself, and you get him, don't you? And you appreciate him. And he's trying too damn hard, isn't he? In other words, you can feel that, and you kind of just want to say, Take it easy. Take it easy.